Impregnating vacuum installation TDEM 040239-840. In most cases, impregnation is the last stage of manufacturing the winding of any electric motor. The durability of the electric machine depends on its quality. Today, the most advanced impregnation technology is vacuum injection. To implement this technology, a number of TDEM 040239 vacuum impregnation units have been developed. In the impregnation plant, the motors are kept in a vacuum of the autoclave, which helps to completely remove gas formations from the insulation parts. The vacuum function is represented only in this line of impregnation equipment. Impregnation tanks and drip impregnation units cannot be boasted such a distinctive feature. Vacuumization is performed until the required vacuum is reached in the impregnation tank, which is set by the operator at the sensor control terminal. Impregnation affects a whole range of machine performance. First, high resistance of the winding to dynamic loads. Impregnating compositions cement the winding, making it mechanically much stronger. Second, durability. Vacuum impregnation limits the access of oxygen to the insulation materials of the winding, due to which the aging processes of the insulation are significantly extended. Third, the thermal load capacity of the machine in long-term modes is the impregnation composition, filling the voids between the winding elements, and inside these elements significantly improves the heat transfer from the inner layers of the winding to the outer ones, which in turn radically improves the cooling of the winding. The impregnation unit consists of three elements: an impregnation unit, a distribution station, and a control cabinet. The control cabinet allows you to automate the process of controlling the operation of the plant and provides alarm about its state. To effectively adapt the equipment to the necessary working conditions of the impregnating plant, the specialists provide three operating modes: automatic, manual, and repair. Work cycles. Turn on the introductory machine. Set parameters of plant operation, pressure and discharge. Select required cycles. The plant operation consists of three cycles. Cycle number 1. Creating vacuum. When automatic button is pressed, start vacuum pump is started, vacuum line ball valve is opened, ball valve connecting impregnating tank with atmosphere is closed. When the specified vacuum in the tank is reached, the vacuum pump is switched off and the holding time in vacuum is counted. Cycle number 2. Impregnation. After the specified time, the ball valve of the lacquer line is opened and the lacquer injection pump is started. Disconnection of ball valve hydraulic cylinder in extreme positions is performed by pressure switch. The lacquer injection into the impregnation tank stops when the sensor of the specified level of lacquer in the impregnation tank operates. When the lacquer level sensor operates, the lacquer transfer pump is switched off. The vacuum pump is turned off. The ball valve of the atmospheric tube opens, and the time of the article holding in the lacquer is started. During lacquer injection, the pressure in the tank is also monitored. If the pressure in the tank increases above atmospheric pressure, the impregnation cycle stops. Cycle number 3. Lacquer drain. Upon expiration of the article holding time in the varnish pumping out begins. By activation of the zero level sensor, dry sensor, the time count for lacquer drain is started and the lacquer pumping from the impregnating tank is stopped. After the time to drain the varnish and when the zero sensor is in the dry position, the cycle will be completed. During the tests in the event of an emergency, it is provided to open warning windows with a record of the time and name of the accident. At the request of the customer, we have the opportunity to change the impregnation technology. Taking into account the individual approach to each order, LLC Trading House ELECTROMASH will consider your terms of reference for the manufacture of impregnation and other electrical repair equipment, with parameters different from those proposed on the site, in various climatic versions, including tropical ones. Supplier of equipment for mechanization, automation of the process of repair and testing of electric motors. Trading house ELECTROMASH. Trading house ELECTROMASH, your reliable choice.